Hi everyone, Sumit Chandra this side, and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials.
Welcome back. If you have seen our first video on Power BI tips and tricks, where we explored some powerful visualization techniques and DAX formulas to enhance your reports. If you missed it, don't worry, you will find the link in the description below. Be sure to check it out. Now, in part 2, we are shifting gears to another game changer in Power BI, Power Query. Whether you are getting your data ready for analysis or cleaning it up, mastering Power Query is a must to make most of your data. In this video, I will share some of the most helpful powerful tips and tricks that will speed up your work, make things easier, and help you get the most out of your data. So let's not waste any time and jump straight into the first trick.
I click on Transform Data. Now we are landed into Power Query Editor. Here you can see we have multiple columns in this financial tables. From the status bar, we can see we have 16 columns and 700 rows. If we wanted to move quickly to a particular column, so no need to scroll it from right to left and left to right. To find a particular column, we can just press Ctrl G and you will get all the column details. From here, you can select the column which you are interested for and click on OK. So now you will be landed on that particular column and you can perform whatever you want. We have so many options on the ribbons and we have different tabs as well. But if you right click on any particular column, you will get all the necessary or relevant options which are required. So maybe instead of looking for the relevant options or the required option in different tab, first you can right click on any column and you will find the required options that you are looking for. Many times we need to understand and read some data as well. So for example, if I wanted to read the data for row number 6, so we can see some columns here and again we need to scroll it to right to read out the other data points. So to scrolling right to left and left to right, it is not a good idea to understand your data. Simply you just select the entire row and on bottom you will get this screen, and from here it will be easier for you to read out your data or to understand your data. After connecting your data with source, we need to check the data quality as well. But from here, by reading everything, it is very difficult to understand our data quality. To see the data quality, we can click on View tab and we have three powerful options. First one is column quality. If you enable column quality, you will get valid, error and empty percentage. So from here, you can easily check that in which column you have error, you have empty records, or all the records are valid. We have column profile as well. So if you enable column profile and you select any column, you will get some additional insight like the count, error, empty, distinct, unique, max, mean, and you will get additional details in numeric columns. So here we get max, average, standard deviation as well. And here you can see the value distribution. We have another important option, column distribution. Here it will show you how many distinct and unique values we have in a particular column. Also, below this, in the status bar, have this message how many columns and rows we have in this particular table, and from here it is showing that the profiling is based on top 1000 rows. So if you wanted to see the profiling based on the entire data, you can click here and then you need to select column profiling based on entire data set. Let me uncheck all this for now. To apply filter, normally we click here and then apply filter and it will add a step. Instead of this, you can simply right click on any cell and then you can click on text filter equals and additional steps will be added and you will be able to filter your data. Whenever we add any steps, so here we can see the applied steps. If we incorporate any complex logic here, it's always ideal to add the description for the same. For this, we can right click on any particular step and we can click on properties, and here you can write whatever you want in the description field. Let me type apply filter on country column. Let's click on OK. Now you can see this icon. So if any other developer come, they can easily read your comments and understand the logic behind it. If you wanted to change the column ordering, you simply drag the column from left to right and right to left. Now you can see our first column is country. Many times we add multiple Power Query functions, and for that, if we need any help, we need not to visit any external website. Here only we can see the documentation for the same. Let me click on FX, and here for example I put equal. Let me type date and add days. Now if I hit enter, you can see all the details about this formula and you can understand it. Then once you understand it, you can incorporate it inside your model. Let me remove this one. By this approach, we can see the details of a particular function. What if we wanted to see all the function details? Then we have a options as well for the same. Let me click on home, and in new source, let me add a blank query. In blank query, if we type equal hash shared, you need to remember in shared as should be small. Then press enter. It will give you all the Power Query functions, right? And from here, you can click in any particular function and you can read it out. So from here, we can see the entire details of that particular function. Again, you need to cross on the navigation and you can check for other functions. Here we have multiple tables. So for example, this query is helpful at the time of building something in Power Query. We did not require it at the time of reporting. So simply we can right click here and disable this load. So now enable load is tick mark. If we hit again enable load, so it's disabled now. Now once we click on close and apply, in the visualization section, we will not able to see this query. Our next trick is, see we have multiple queries and everything is on other queries section. So we can group this into different folders. So for example, product and country, these two are my dimension table. So I can select these two table, then right click, move group, and we can move it to some existing group or we can create a new group. Let me create a new group for now and let me put a name called dimension. Click on OK. So here you can see now these two tables move to dimensions folder. Similarly, we can move this financial to fact tables folder. Also, we can segregate it based on our source. So for example, if we have some tables, those are coming from SQL, so we can create a group for SQL and we can create groups for other sources as well. Using this grouping concept, we can organize our queries and it will be very helpful for further understanding. Thanks for tuning into today's Power BI tips and tricks. I hope you found these insights helpful, inspiring for your next report or dashboard. If you have any questions or want to share your favorite Power BI trick, drop a comment below. I love to hear from you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep analyzing, and happy Power BIing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button, and press the bell icon for the new video alerts.